Hey guys, welcome to today's yoga flow. So last week on my Instagram, I asked you guys what kind of yoga you want to do, power yoga or slow flow yoga, and slow flow yoga 1. So that's what we're going to focus on today's practice. I'm honestly happy it won because I'm honestly not really feeling like power yoga right now. But otherwise, go ahead and get onto your mat and we will get started. We're going to start in a wide leg child's pose. So bring your feet together, knees wide. Reach your hands out in front and rest your head on the earth. Just relax here. Tuning into this moment, preparing your body, mind for practice. Really let your forehead rest into the earth. And let your chest melt down. Take a few breaths here, tuning in. From here, we're going to take a thread and needle variation. So you're going to tent up onto your left fingertips. Bring your right arm underneath you so it's going out to the left and you're resting on your shoulder. And then rest your head on the earth. Breathe here. Really try to walk your left fingertips forward. And as you walk them forward, you're kind of pulling forward, but then you're pulling your left shoulder down and back. So both shoulders are stretching here. Keep breathing. Bring that hand back. Bring the right fingertips out in front. Bring your left arm to go across to the right. Relax your head on the earth. And breathe here. Again, really trying to walk your right fingertips out forward as you pull that right shoulder down and back. Come back to center. Bring your knees together and we're going to take Balasana again, but this time you're going to bring your hands behind you, palms facing up, and just rest your forehead on the earth. Let it all go. From here, come up onto your hands and knees. You're going to straighten your right knee back and you're going to be on your right toes. And from here, just start to rock back and forth. So as you rock back, you're like kind of pressing the heel toward the back of the mat and then coming forward a little bit. Rocking through that heel. And then come to stillness and press the right heel toward the back of the mat, really stretching into your right calf. One more breath here. Bring that right knee in, straighten out the left knee, and start doing that rocking back and forth. Come to stillness. Really press through the left heel, trying to press that left heel back. Feeling the calf open, maybe even stretching in your plantar fascia, your foot. Keep the breath steady. One more breath here. Bring that left knee in, tuck both toes under, and send your hips back into down dog. Feel free to adjust if you need to slide your heels back a little bit. And walk it out. Bring one heel to the mat and then the other, switching on and off. Back to stillness. From here, wave yourself forward into up dog, but stay on your toes. Looking up to the sky. And send your hips back, down dog. Let's move with the breath. Inhale forward, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more, really try to wave through the spine. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold and breathe. From here, start to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Come up to flat back, either on the floor or on your shins. Really press through the crown of the head and the tailbone. Relax down into a forward fold. And one vertebrae at a time, roll up to standing. Reach your arms overhead. Bring your hands in prayer through heart center. From here, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up to flat back. Exhale, step back to down dog. Breathe here. Bring your left foot to the center line and step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes for low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Lift the arms up. Breathe. Straighten the right knee and fold forward into Ardha Hanumanasana. So you're going to either be hands on the thigh. If you have the mobility, you can bring the hands to your fingertips, or you can fold all the way forward. So we're going to flow between these two postures, and then we'll do a hold. So you're going to inhale, come forward into low lunge, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the arms around, fold forward, half split. Inhale, low lunge, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale and low lunge, hold and breathe. So take a variation with the hands, interlace your fingers together, place your hands on the right thigh above your right knee, press into your hands to lift your body up and hold here. So this kind of deepens the amount you're going into the hips while keeping the upper body upright. Keep breathing. Keep the shoulders down and back. One more breath here. Bring the hands to border your right foot. Straighten the right knee for Ardha Hanumanasana. Again, wherever you're at, either on the thigh or hands on the floor. Make sure you're keeping the spine long as you fold forward. Keep the left hip under you, so don't let your hips start falling out to the left. So you want the left hip directly over your knee. Breathe into the right hamstring. One more breath. Come forward into low lunge. Tuck your left toes under. Send your hips back to down dog. And breathe. Bring your right foot to the center line. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Drop your knee, untuck your toes. Lift the arms, Anjaneyasana. Breathe here. Start to straighten the left knee for half split. Again, either leaning onto the leg this way, on your fingertips, or all the way forward. So let's flow. Inhale, lift the arms, low lunge. Exhale, arms come around, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge, lift. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hold low lunge. Breathe here. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands onto the top of the left thigh. Press into the left thigh and sink into your hips. Keep your shoulders drop down away from your ears. A few deep breaths here. One more breath. Bring the hands down to border your left foot. Straighten your left knee. Lift your left toes and fold forward, Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathe here. Keep the spine long. Again, keep your hips stacked, so don't let your hips fall to the right. The right hip is directly over your right knee. Come forward, back to low lunge. Tuck your back toes and step back to down dog. Take a few breaths here. Really send your hips up to the sky. Press through all 10 fingers. From here, bring the left foot to the center line. Step your right foot forward. Drop your back left heel. and lift up for pyramid pose. So you may need to bring the left foot a little closer in and narrow your stance. Bring the hands up overhead. And from here, we're gonna take like a half pyramid. So you're gonna bring your arms out and back and gently lean forward halfway. Keep a slight bend in the right knee. Keep your shoulders working down and back so your shoulder blades are squeezing together. From here, go ahead and lift up. And let's work with the breath. So you're gonna inhale, half fold. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, half fold. Hold here, breathe. And from here, go ahead and lower into your pyramid pose wherever you're at. Maybe just leaning on the thigh or fingertips on the floor. Or you can keep the back pretty flat and extended on the palms of your hands. Breathe here. Keep your hips pointing forward and the right hip pulling back in space. Either stay here or option to lift the right toes off the mat and come up onto your heel. Hold. If you have the toes lifted, drop that foot back down and step back to down dog. Breathe here. Bring the right foot to the center line. Step the left foot forward for Parsvottanasana. Drop your right back heel and lift yourself up to standing. So go ahead and shorten your stance a little bit. Lift your arms up to the sky. Bring the hands out and gently start to lean forward. I'm calling this half pyramid. Keep a slight bend in your left knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And come back up to standing. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, half pyramid. Exhale, come up to standing. Inhale, half pyramid. Exhale, come up to standing. Inhale, half pyramid. Exhale, come up to standing. Inhale, half pyramid. Exhale here and hold. Breathe. Make sure your back's flat. And relax into pyramid. Hands on the thighs, on your fingertips, on the floor, or hands flat on the floor. Keep the left hip pulling back in space. Let the head go, maybe shaking the head. Yes and no to make sure you're relaxed. Either stay here or option to lift the left toes and come up onto the left heel. Keep breathing steady. You have the toes lifted, drop that foot down, and step back to downward dog. A few breaths here. From here, drop your knees to the floor and slowly lower yourself onto your stomach. We're going to do a Salabhasana variation. So you're going to have your hands down at your sides. Go ahead and lift everything up. So your feet are going to lift up, the chest lifts up, bring the shoulders down and back. Hold here. Option to bend one knee and then straighten it. And bend the other knee and straighten it. Bend one knee, straighten, and switch to the other knee. And straighten. One more on each side, bend, straighten, and bend, and straighten. Relax down. Turn your head to one side, relax your cheek on the mat. And rest for a moment. Bring the head back to center for a full Salabhasana. Clasp your hands together and lift everything up off the mat. Breathe here. Try to keep your palms working together. One more breath. Relax down. Turn your head to the other direction. Rest your cheek on the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulder. Press yourself up onto your knees. We're going to do gate pose, Harigasana. So you're going to be on your left knee. Straighten your right leg out. What you're going to do is you're either going to have your left hand on your left hip and start to stretch over to the left, or you can bring your left hand down onto the mat, onto your fingertips, and bring the right hand overhead. Breathe here. Really stretching through your right fingertips, feeling one long line of energy, a stretching sensation from your arm down to your leg. Look up to the sky. One more breath. And slowly come out of that posture, switching sides. Weight is on your right knee, left knee straightens out. So your left foot is planted on the floor, out to the side. Either have your right hand on your right hip and leaning gently to the right this way, or bring your right fingertips to the mat, left hand overhead, and breathe. This is a total body stretch for the left side of your body. Look up toward your arm, toward the sky. One more breath here. Start to come out of that posture. Sit back onto your butt. Bring the legs out wide for a wide leg forward fold. So whatever length or distance is comfortable for you. Sit up tall first, and we're just gonna flow. So you're gonna have your hands out to the side. So then just flow your right hand over to your right foot, and then flow the left hand over to the left foot. Back over to the right, and back over to the left. Either staying with that variation, or you're going to bring your left hand overhead and reach for your right foot. And then come over to the other side, right hand overhead, reach for your left foot. Switch sides. And switch. Come back up to center. Place your hands in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Either staying here or option to start to come forward. Onto your forearms. If you have the mobility, go ahead and flatten yourself out, but keep the spine long. Breathe here. Keep your toes pointing up to the sky. A little bit longer here, maybe working a little deeper into the pose. Start to gently walk yourself back up. Use your hands to hold underneath your knees and guide the legs back in. Moving into a tabletop posture. So you're gonna have your feet planted on the floor, fingertips pointed toward your butt, and just lift the body up for a moment. Just a counter pose. Go ahead and lower back down. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself onto your back, laying down. We're going to take a supine twist, so straighten out your left knee. Bring your hands out into a T. You're going to bring your right leg over to the left. Breathe here. Keep your right shoulder in contact with the earth. You can stay here or option to hold on to your right foot with your left hand. So you're holding the foot, the outer portion of your foot, and straightening the right knee out. Keep breathing. One more breath here. Come out of that posture. Switching sides. Straighten your right knee out onto the floor. Bring the left leg across. And keep the left shoulder in contact with the earth. You could stay here or option to take the variation we took on the other side, holding on to the left outer foot with your right hand and straightening the left knee out. If you took the variation where you straightened out your leg, still make sure your left shoulder is staying in contact with the earth. more breath here. Slowly bring that left leg back in. Turn to lay on your back. And let's just take a mini bridge pose, reaching the arms overhead and lifting your hips up. Stretch here, reach through your fingertips, and lower yourself back down. Maybe let the legs windshield wiper, dropping side to side. Feel free to take any last poses that you need. Otherwise, go ahead and straighten out your legs into Shavasana, tucking your shoulders underneath you, palms facing up. Resting here. We'll do a body scan here together to guide you into relaxation. Inhale into your feet and ankles. Exhale, let the feet and ankles relax. Inhale into the calves, the knees, shins. Exhale, let this area relax. Inhale into the thighs, the hamstrings, quads. Exhale, let the thighs relax. Inhale into the pelvis, the buttocks. Exhale, let the pelvis relax. Inhale into your abdomen, your low back. Exhale, let it relax. Inhale into your chest, the mid, upper back. Exhale, let it relax. Inhale into the shoulders, the upper arms. Exhale, let it relax. Inhale into the forearms, wrists, hands. Exhale, relax. Inhale into the neck and throat. Exhale, relax. Inhale into the muscles of your face, jaw, the eyes, the forehead. Exhale, relax. Inhale into the crown of the head. And exhale, relax. Come back to your comfortable breathing pattern, feeling this total body relaxation a little longer. to gently bring your awareness back into your body. Gently moving your fingers, toes. Maybe rolling the wrists and ankles. Bend your knees. Straighten your right arm out. Roll onto your right side, resting your head on your right arm. Press into your left hand. Press yourself up to sitting in Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Thank yourself for showing up to practice today, and thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. Feel free to let me know in the comments below any yoga practices you would like to see in the future. Otherwise, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right below me. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.